When analyzing your article, you want to remember a few things. We want to know who wrote the article, what the article was about, why they wrote it, and how did they conduct their research. This is really important. How they conducted their research is going to be the bulk of your editorial, so this is where most of the information should come from. You also need to make sure that you have APA citations, and since we're using the library to find the APA citations, this will be really easy. If you are not using the library, then you might need to read up on citations by going to this website. Your APA citations are always going to have the author's names, the date, the article title, the journal title, the volume, issue, and page numbers, and the DOI. If you are missing any of these items, I will send this back to you and ask you to update it. Okay, let's look at the assignment. The assignment called Pick Your Article is where we're going to be putting all of this information. And it says the answer must be in complete sentences, and it must be about 2 or 3 sentences, 1 to 2 sentences for each section should suffice. The better you do on this assignment, the easier checkpoint 2 will be for you. So the first one is to provide an APA citation for your article. So we found this article in the library website, the LSCPA website. All I have to do is go to this little quotation marks called citations, and I do not want to use Brazilian National Standards. I want to use APA 7th edition standards. All right, all I have to do is copy this to the clipboard, go back to my assessment, and paste it here. Okay, I'm not in the student view, so I can't paste it, but you're going to paste it here. Now, I have my PDF article, which I'm downloading and saving. Okay, and if I'm having a hard time understanding it, one trick that I like to use is going to Chat PDF. It's a free website, and I can add learning and memory here, my PDF that I just had. And this is going to give me an opportunity to chat with this journal article. Okay, so I want to ask it who wrote the article. I really shouldn't have to because it's right here at the top. So I can again just copy paste this and put it into my assessment. Who wrote the article? I also need to know what year the article was written and just make sure that it's within the past 5 years. So you'll just put what year. Who wrote the article? The next couple questions are more intense, like what was the article about? So I should know what the article is about by the title, but I need to write that in 2 to 3 complete sentences using my own words. So make sure you're using your own words when doing this. You can read the abstract and get an idea about what the article is about. Why did they write it? What was the motivation behind why they wrote it? Did they write it to discover a new drug treatment? Did they write it to analyze a previous drug treatment? This might be a really good question for Chat PDF. The last one, how did they conduct their research? This is what you're going to find in the methods section. I need 2 to 3 very well-developed sentences for question number 6. The better job you do on question number 6 in checkpoint 1, the easier it will be to do checkpoint 2. So I'm going to ask them, how did they conduct the research? And they're going to tell me that it involved a study with 94 people, and they used electrodes, and they used EOG or electrooculography. Okay, if you need to know what electrooculography is or electromyography, you can Google those words. Okay, you have the internet at your fingertips. Look it up. If you are not understanding, we can ask the question in a different way. So I asked it to explain the methods section at a 3rd grade level. I just chose that randomly. And it says the article is talking about how sleep and quiet rest can help people remember things better. So this is another way that you can use Chat PDF to help you understand your article. Now, when you go to write your summary, you're going to want this to be in your own words. You're not going to want to quote ChatGPT because ChatGPT tends to speak in a certain cadence, and sometimes they can make mistakes. So always, always double check what you are reading and don't take it as true all the time. You're going to double check and confirm that this is what the study was really talking about. The last thing is you're going to upload the PDF. Make sure that it is the PDF and only the PDF in this last section. You're going to attach it as an attachment, okay, in question number 7. If you follow those steps, you should get an A on the first try. If you do not get an A on the first try, there is unlimited attempts for this. So read the feedback that I give you, make the corrections, and submit it again. You can submit this as many times as you need to, which is important because checkpoint 2, you will be using this information to write your editorial.